Hi, today's episode is called Reviving Tired Old Things. There are a number of reasons you'll want to do this. Reason number one, things look nicer when they don't look used and worn out. Reason number two, they can stop you from impulse buying when you feel just a bit downhearted that things in your house look run down. Reason number three, a lot of things will last longer if well looked after. And reason number four, it might stop you buying and using disposable items, like for example cling film, instead of these beeswax wraps. Item number one, these towels. I've had this set over 9 years now, it's getting tired, I've been thinking about cutting it up for various things, but they're still good sized towels and hand towels. I'm going to revive them using fabric dye. Now of course there's a cost to buying in fabric dye. However, I managed to get a pack of 4 for the same price as you would normally pay for a pack of 1 off of an online marketplace. Because the instructions seem to be in German, it's old packaging, and there were only a few colours available, luckily the colour that I wanted. Each pack is good for 600 grams, so I'm going to have to weigh these and see how many packs worth these are going to use up. Now all 4 towels, that is 2036 grams, which is all 4 packets, which would be quite expensive if I'd paid full price for them. So do keep an eye for bargains, and in charity shops you can quite often get the small hand wash packs for very, very cheap. I don't know how easy it is to tell with the camera, but these are as bright as they were when I first got them. Really chuffed with the results. Now, when dyeing other items in the past, I looked at the label, seen it was 100% cotton, so should have dyed well. And then my dress, it was lilac to start with. I went to dye it black, and it turns out none of the stitching was cotton. So it did not dye. Luckily, I quite like the pattern that it ended up making with the 2 colours. This has happened to me on a couple of occasions. When I then rechecked the care label, it still said 100% cotton. I don't know why they don't then use cotton stitching as well. I don't know the rules and regulations round about that, but sometimes it could be a bit of a risk dyeing clothes. You don't know exactly how they're going to come out even when you check the label, and as long as you're prepared to take that risk, you can come up with something that actually looks quite nice, like my random coloured dress. Beeswax wraps, an alternative to cling film. These ones that I had, the wax was starting to come loose. These are just pure beeswax. It was starting to get gritty. There were areas without beeswax. It wasn't very uniform. I used the ironing method for making these. I re-ironed them to redistribute the wax. I think there was only one I needed to add extra wax to. The rest came out looking pretty much as good as new, and that will stop me using up things like cling film, etc. Next one is my waterproof jacket. So I've had this for around about 10 years. It's nice and black, so kind of goes with anything, so if it's raining it can still look smart enough. And I've been really happy with it, but I have never re-waterproofed it, and it's probably due one roundabout now. So I managed to get a free packet from a company. There was some sort of thing you could apply for on their website to get a free packet of re-waterproofing wash that just goes into your washing machine. So I'm going to do that with my jacket in the hopes of extending its life. Next up, apologies, they need a clean, just bits of mud all over them. My walking boots, I think 6 years old now. There are some areas that are looking a bit worse for wear, but I have, again I've had this for years as well, re-waterproofing stuff. So I'm going to make the effort to do that. I've done that once to these, but that was well over a year ago now, and there's definitely some water been getting in the boots, so re-waterproofing it would be a way of rejuvenating these. Last but not least, hair. My tired old thing, as the title goes, is my hair. I have not had a haircut in over a year. I am due to get one next week. My other half is bravely going to be cutting my hair for me. I did his last week and I was quite proud of the results. I just followed a straight one length cut. He's got long hair like me and it turned out pretty well. Here is a video. Hi, thanks for watching. If there's any tired old things that you've revived around the house, let me know in the comments. Thank you.